Hello everyone and welcome back to the Regina Hertz career mode on F1 2018, and this is now season 2 and we start like we always do at Australia for the first round of the championship. We've got a welcome back from MZ. Thank you MZ, she's a cracking bit of crumpet she is, isn't she? Anyway, as you can see we are at Melbourne and we go to the messages now, and we've got a contract summary from Emma telling us what we need to achieve, but of course we're only going to be in Sauber for the next 4 rounds before we move on. We've got a weekend preview from Bruce, and we've got developments that have been completed as well. On the weather forecast for Australia, qualifying is going to rain, but the race is going to be fine. Okay, let's have a look now at our research and development part of the game. As you can see, everything is fresh, shiny and new for the new season. Wowzers. Let's have a look and see what Bruce has suggested for our developments. That's okay. We've got a rear wing end plates for drag or some kind of old bollocks. I don't know, but we'll just press the button anyway. Yeah, that'll do, because we're not staying with the team, so it really doesn't matter. We're actually helping the team out later in the season because we're not going to be here. Anyway, so we put another development part on the car because we got quite a few development points after the last round. And as you can see, we go out now for qualifying at the glorious Australian circuit. At the moment, the Hertz is going to put a time in which puts her in 3rd position. Yes. Anyway, a little bit later into the qualifying session now. There's just 2 and almost just shy of 3 minutes left of the session. And the Hertz, oh my bloody good God. The Hertz is down to last place. She crosses the line and it's going to be... Oh. It's still last place. So here's the scores and the doors then. Kimi Raikkonen got pole position. Charles Leclerc got 12th. And the Hertz got 20th.
Today's race, Kimi Raikkonen's perfect lap yesterday sees him start from pole position, and it's Kevin Magnussen in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Sainz, Lewis Hamilton and Perez, Hülkenberg, Ricciardo, Vettel and Max Verstappen, Ocon, Leclerc, Roman Grosjean and Hartley, Alonso, Gasly, Lance Stroll and Sergei Sorokin. Bird and Stoffel van Dorn completes the grid. And now it's...
Okay, so the Hertz is actually going to start in 19th position because Van Dorn got a penalty. It's a 5 lights go out and it's time to say go, go, go. And it's away we go. We've got Sergei Sorokin just off to the right hand side of us and his teammate Lance Stroll in both the Williams cars. We're going to turn 1 now, and it's another dive bomb from Regina Hertz, of course, tutelaged by the Hookster, and as he says, just go past them, just bloody go past them, he says, and she's already up into 12th position now. Yes, 12th position for Regina Hertz, and she goes for another dive bomb, and it's on her teammate Charles Leclerc. She gets past, does she? Yes, she does. Now up into the points, everyone. Yes, up into 10th position after just 2 corners at the gorgeous Australian circuit for Regina Hertz in the Sauber, which is supposed to be the slowest car in the field. She goes for another dive on one of the Red Bulls, I do believe, pushing him out of the way. Look, they're banging wheels as they're going through this right-hander, but she manages to get past, I do believe. Yes, now up into 8th position now for the Hertz. Yes, 8th position for Regina Hertz. Next target is Sergio Perez in the Force India. Sebastian Vettel is now behind her in 9th place, and of course the Ferrari. Yes, the Ferrari. So as you can see, still the first lap of the Grand Prix, and we're in cockpit view because I thought we'd have a little bit of change for the new season. It's not going to stay like this. We're going to go back to TCAM pretty bloody quickly, but for the moment we're in cockpit view, so you can see all the controls on the dashboard. You've got, of course, your ERS and all the other load of old bollocks, harvesting, I don't know, it's bloody ridiculous really. Just drive the bloody car, can't they? Anyway, as you can see now, she's under real pressure from the Ferrari of Sebastian Vettel. Of course, a lot more horsepower in the back of that Ferrari than in the back of this Sauber. But Regina Hertz is holding on as she completes lap 1 and goes into lap 2 now. Anyway, as you can see, Sebastian Vettel is still trying to get past Regina Hertz. There's contact between her and Sebastian Vettel. Her hand goes up, but she manages to hold on to her 8th place at the moment, and Vettel has now dropped back. So it's time to accelerate forward now to a little bit later into lap 2. And Sebastian Vettel is still trying to get past Regina. There's more contact and the hand goes up once again. Vettel's desperately trying to get his place off Regina Hertz, but she's holding on bravely in, of course, the Sauber car, which is very, very slow compared to the Ferrari car. But anyway, this is now lap 2 of the Grand Prix. Can she hold on to this 8th position? Sebastian Vettel is very, very angry indeed. As you can see, he's now going red on the arrows, trying to get past Regina Hertz as we go to this chicane section. But she holds on now as we go to the end of lap 2, just about to start lap 3. Still in 8th position for Regina Hertz now. But I think Vettel's going to make his move. Yes, he does. He goes down the inside of Regina Hertz. But can she hold on? She goes very, very deep into that corner. There's contact with Sebastian Vettel. But she manages to hold on, and Vettel manages to actually drop back a little bit behind the Red Bull. I think of... Wait a minute, now it's the Force India of Esteban Ocon. So she's in the middle of a Force India sandwich. We've accelerated forward now to lap 5 of the Grand Prix. And the Hertz is still holding on to her 8th place, but she's in between both the Force Indias of Sergio Perez and Esteban Ocon. As you can see though on lap 7, Sergio Perez is now out of the race in the Force India. Oh my goodness, let's have a look at the replay and see exactly what has happened to Sergio Perez on lap 7 of the Grand Prix. And so as you can hear, it's either the gearbox or the engine, because there's just zero response from Sergio Perez's Force India. I think we're on lap 7 of the Grand Prix, and he pulls off the circuit to retire from the race. Okay then, so we carry on now, still on lap 7 for us. The Hertz is now in 7th position, just behind Nico Hülkenberg, and Maxi Boy Verstappen is currently behind. So we accelerate forward now a little bit later into lap 7, and now Valtteri Bottas is out of the race. Oh my goodness, they're dropping off like flies. Let's have a look at the replay from Bottas now and see exactly what happened there. There's Bottas on board, and it looks like oh my god, he's been tagged from behind by one of the other cars now. There's debris everywhere. Let's have a look and see who it is. Well, here's Lewis Hamilton. There's the problem with Valtteri Bottas. We've got an engine failure for the Mercedes car, but actually his teammate Lewis goes past. So let's have a look and see what exactly happens. We've got a Renault here. Is that going to be the problem? Yes, it is. The Renault goes straight into the back of Valtteri Bottas as he was trying to pull off the circuit. Oh my goodness, and that Renault's going to have to come in for a new front wing. Of course it is the Hülkenberg himself, Nico Hülkenberg, who's going to have to come in for a brand new front wing, and that's going to put him right down the field. Yes, almost last place I would think as he rejoins. So in for a new wing for the Renault driver of Nico Hülkenberg. And he comes, and of course they will change his tyres as well. But it's not a routine stop, but it's a pit stop, so they're going to change everything. The wing goes on. Well, that took a very, very long time for the lads there. And he's going to rejoin, as I say, almost last in the field, I would presume. Anyway, we accelerate forward down to lap 8, back to Regina Hertz, and she's now up to 5th position because other cars have come into the pit. She's behind Carlos Sainz, of course, the Renault teammate of Nico Hülkenberg, and she's ahead of Esteban Ocon in the Force India. And there's contact though. He's trying to get past once again the Hertz. Oh my goodness gracious, bloody good gold. Anyway, we accelerate forward down to lap 12, and it's time for Regina to take her pit stop. We've got a yellow flag for some unknown reason, I don't know why, but anyway, the Hertz comes in for her pit stop on lap 12. In fact, a lot of cars have come in. We've got a Force India, we've got a McLaren, and it looks like a Haas behind him. So in comes the Hertz. She's currently on the super soft tyre, and she now goes to the soft tyre, which should take her to the end of the Grand Prix. So out she goes, and there was no stops. There was no hold up, I should say, for the Hertz as she came out of the pit lane there. And she rejoins in 13th position now for Regina Hertz in Australia, ahead of Romain Grosjean, and behind the Honey Badger himself, of course, Daniel Ricciardo. So we accelerate forward now to lap 13 of this Grand Prix. There's more cars coming to the pit, as you can see from the mini-map. So the Hertz is going to make up a few more positions. And coming out of the pits now is Sergei Sirotkin in the Williams, the car we will be driving for very, very soon. We sort of bang wheels with Sergei, but is she going to get past him? It's going to be very, very tight. Very, very tight indeed. But she sells in the dummy, goes down the inside of Sergei Sirotkin, and yes, she gets the place. Wowzers. So she's up into the points now. Yes, 10th position for the Hertz as we accelerate forward at lap 16. Still in 10th position for Regina Hertz. Nico Hülkenberg has managed to make it up into 9th place despite that wing change. Oh my goodness, that's fantastic for Nico there. And Sergei Sirotkin is still behind the Hertz in 11th position on lap 17 of this Grand Prix. Not very many more laps to go now, as we accelerate forward now to lap 20. Yes, lap 20. The Hertz is up to 9th place now, but Romain Grosjean is trying desperately to get past her. Going round the outside is Romain, but the Hertz is going to hold her line, but as I say that, there was contact there, and there's more wheel banging between Regina Hertz and Roman Grosjean as he goes past her under DRS, but she is going to dive down the inside, I do believe, and hold on to her place. Yes, she does. So the Hertz holds on to 9th position, but now she's getting blue flags on lap 23. Yes, blue flags for the Hertz. Even though she's in 9th place, the car in the lead is currently Kimi Raikkonen, the Iceman himself, and he sails past Regina Hertz to take the lap place from her. Wowzers. Absolute wowzers. Despite being in 9th, she still gets blue flags. Can't believe that. Really, really can't believe that. Anyway, it's time to accelerate forward now to lap 24, and once again she's getting blue flags. This time I think, oh my goodness, it's from the Hulkenberg. It's from Nico Hulkenberg. He's doing very, very well indeed. He's up into no, wait a minute. He shouldn't have been passing there. What's going on? No. This is for position, and the Hertz has managed to get the place back. This is unbelievable. You see, this is the problem with blue flags on this game. They are way, way too early, and they let the car that's actually fighting for positions through, which is ridiculous. Anyway, we accelerate forward down lap 25, and this time Regina has let the right car go through, which of course is the blessed one himself, Lewis Hamilton, who's currently in 2nd place, so he goes through, and now we've got Roman Grosjean behind her in 10th position. Now we accelerate forward down to lap 28 of the Grand Prix, and it's all over. Yes, it's all over. Kimi Raikkonen has won the race. She's getting blue flags, but she doesn't have to adhere to that because she's just about to cross the line and finish in 9th position, which means more points for Regina Hertz in the first race of the championship for season 2. Fantastic. Wowzers. So there you go. The Hertz in the Sauber came in 9th position. And there is the podium. Kimi Raikkonen on the top step, Lewis Hamilton in 2nd, and Carlos Sainz. And there's into the barrier. And Carlos Sainz in 3rd position as the trophy gets held up high. So let's have a look at the scores on the doors after just one round of course. And that is Kimi Raikkonen won the race. Charles Leclerc was in 7th place ahead of Regina, who finished in 9th position. Oh my goodness, as I've got the standings now then. So Kimi Raikkonen is in the lead of course with 25 points, and Regina Hertz is in 9th place with 2 World Championship points. Her teammate Charles Leclerc is in 7th with 6 World Championship points. Lewis Hamilton in 2nd place. Now in the Constructors, Sauber currently in 6th position with 8 points. Okay, as always, thanks so much for watching everyone. There will of course be more later.